Hey guys, it's Caitlin. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, this is so weird, but I think this is literally the first video in like 2 years. But yeah, I feel like it's been forever since I've actually sat down and talked to the camera. But today is gonna be the day. I've been wanting to come back to it, but I just never had the motivation, and I feel like right now is like a really good time in my life to start like sitting down and talking to the camera again. I feel like a lot has changed since I've filmed a video. I've started high school, and like the whole entire purpose of this video is surrounded by one of my favorite hobbies in the whole entire world, collecting vinyls. It's really bad for my bank account, but it's literally my favorite thing in the whole entire world to do. So today I'm going to be showing you my full vinyl collection. I literally have my full crate here, literally filled with all of my vinyls. So yeah, we're just going to be going through all of those. I'm going to be showing you them, and then I think I'll be talking about some of my favorite songs off the albums. Okay, starting off strong is Youngblood by 5 Seconds of Summer, and I have all of my vinyls in this protective sleeve. I'll link it in the description if I can find it, but that's why it looks a little shiny. Anyway, so yeah, this is Youngblood by 5 Sauce. I recently just got into them this past summer because I went to one of their concerts. They literally had one in the town that I live in, so it was really convenient for me to go to, and I fell in love. Like, I liked their popular songs like when they first came out off of this album, but I never actually like dived into their whole entire discography. So I recently did that after my concert, and they're one of my favorite artists now. So yeah, I had to get this. This is actually a gift for my birthday, I think in October. But yeah, so this is just a standard black pressing. My favorite songs off of this album, I'd have to say Moving Along is just such a banger. That and If Walls Could Talk, I feel like I find myself keep on repeating those songs. But yeah, love 5 Sauce. I love them so much. And then I also got their newest album, 5 Sauce 5, and I love the cover to this. It's so pretty. This is in the white pressing. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is off of their website. Yeah, it's a really, really nice color. My favorite songs of this, I don't know. There's so many good ones on here. I feel like You Don't Go to Parties is good. And then Caramel is also, I think that's like my favorite. Personal favorite, but they always change because I keep on coming back to this album. But yeah, I love 5 Sauce. Okay, next album I have is Thank You Next by Ariana. I feel like I can call myself an OG fan because I literally loved her music since I was a kid and since she was first starting out. I've also went to one of her concerts, which I'm so sad because I literally don't remember it at all. I was so young. But one of my goals in life is to go to another Ariana concert so I can really experience it. Yeah, so I have Thank You Next. It is the clear pressing. So pretty. I think my favorite songs off of this is Needy and Bloodline. Those are so good. Yeah, at that. I also have Positions by Ariana as well. This is such an underrated album. I feel like no one gives Positions enough recognition, and it's one of my favorites of hers actually. This is in the glow in the dark pressing. It actually doesn't glow in the dark, which is so sad, but yeah, I love this album. It's so good. My favorites is probably Off the Table and Safety Net. Oh, those are so good. What else? This whole entire album, just front and back, is so good. My Hair, Love Language, I don't know. I can't even pick one because they're all good. This is a newer one that I got. It's AM by Arctic Monkeys. Yeah, I recently got into them during like quarantine, so I really haven't had the chance to fully like listen to all of their music, but I love this album a lot. This is just the, oh my god, I almost like poked myself in the eye. This is the standard black pressing. My favorite song off of this is probably I Want to Be Yours. I feel like that's a really basic answer, but it's such a good song, so yeah. This is also a newer purchase. It's Unorthodox Jukebox by Bruno Mars. I feel like this whole entire album is literally my childhood. I remember hearing this album all the time on the radio. Yeah, I love it. My favorite song is probably Locked Out of Heaven. Gorilla is a really fun song, and When I Was Your Man is just like a classic, so yeah, I have to include that. But I have that. Okay, next one I have is Hot Pink by Doja Cat. I got into her more during the quarantine. I feel like that was her peak era. I loved her during that, but this is the Hot Pink pressing. It's so pretty. It doesn't look that nice because it's in the sleeve, but like trust me, it's so pink. Yeah, this album is a really good album. It won't compare to Planet Her though, because Planet Her is actually the best. I think my favorite song off of this is Streets. That's also like a really basic answer, but it is such a good song. Yeah. And speaking of Planet Her, I also have it in vinyl. It is just this standard black pressing. This cover, every time I see it, it's just so pretty. So pretty. I love all the colors. Yeah. I think my favorite songs off of this is Been Like This, You Right, and there's another one. I can't think of it. Yeah, those two I feel like just stand out to me a lot. I always come back and replay those. Next one I have is the Euphoria soundtrack. I believe this is the first season. It has music from Labyrinth, and he is such a good artist. I feel like he deserves more recognition outside of Euphoria. But yeah, this is such a pretty pressing as well. It is this like purple pinkish with splatter. It's one of like my best pressings actually. It's so pretty. But yeah, I actually am not allowed to freaking watch Euphoria, but the music is so good that I had to get it in vinyl. I also have the second season soundtrack with my queen Zendaya on the front. And this is an orange pressing. This is my first orange pressing. It's a really unique color. Yeah. So there's that. Okay. So this next person is probably my favorite artist of all time. I know I say that with a lot of people, but I'm actually serious about this time. It is Giveon. This is his When It's All Said and Done, Take Time. I think this is a combination of two EPs. It's either EPs or albums. I'm not sure. But yeah, he's literally my favorite artist of all time. I actually went to his concert, I think in September, and he is so good live. I actually love him. This is just a standard black pressing, and this whole entire album front to back is so good. But I think if I had to choose my favorite, it would either be The Beach. Vanish is also a really good one. And then what else? This Ain't Love. I love that song so much. I also have his newest album. There's Make You Mine in this album. One of my favorite songs of all time. Literally. Like, nothing will compare to this song. I play it all the time. I keep on coming back to this album because you have no idea how much I love it. This is also just a standard black pressing. I don't know, I just love it. I just love this man so much. I feel like I will support him through everything. Yeah. Anyway, moving on to some more soundtracks. I have the Greatest Showman soundtrack. Me and my sister literally watched this show so many times, probably like 10 times already. And when it first came out, we watched it 4 times in a row. I'm pretty sure. It's just a standard black pressing as well. Yeah, so I have that. I also have the soundtrack to Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one. It has a really nice cover with this cassette tape, also standard black. I do also have the soundtrack to the second one, and in my opinion, this is the best soundtrack for the Marvel movies, except for Black Panther. Those are the two best in my opinion. Yeah, so I have that standard black again as well. Okay, coming up on another one of my favorite people, it's Harry Styles. This is his debut album. Yeah, I love this cover. I love him so much. Anyway, I think this is one of my first vinyls I've ever gotten, and it is just a standard black. Favorite songs have to be Woman, QE. Yeah, I don't know. I can't do favorite songs with Harry albums because I just love them all. So yeah, I have that. And you know I gotta support him and get all of his albums. So I also have Fine Line. Yeah, and this pressing is one of my favorites. It is like a black and white splatter. It's so cool. Yeah, I really love this one. But I have that as well. And then of course his newest album, Harry's House. This is a yellow pressing. It's also really nice and vibrant. Oh my god, I forgot to do favorite songs for Fine Line. My favorite probably would have to be She. She is such a freaking good song. That, Sunflower Volume 6 hit so hard. And then my favorite songs off of Harry's House, oh my god, Daydreaming. Daydreaming is actually my favorite. It's so underrated. I feel like a lot of people don't like it as much, but it will always have a special place in my heart. I just love it. Yeah, so there's that. Okay, so this next person, a lot of people crap on him, but I personally really like him. This is Jack Harlow. I think it's called That's What They All Say, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's a standard black. I really like this album. It has Already Best Friends, which is definitely my favorite song off of it. And the cover is really cool as well. I really like it. And then I also have his other album, Come Home, The Kids Miss You. I love the Pharrell song in this. I forgot what it's called. Movie Star. Movie Star, I love Movie Star. And then also, even though I don't like Justin Timberlake, I really liked his song on this, Parent Trap. And then this pressing is actually pretty cool. It's clear, but it's kind of like murky. I don't know. It's like cloudy, kind of. But yeah. Then I have the literal queen, Janet Jackson. I was so happy when I found this. I think I got it at Target, and it was such a steal because it was on sale, and it's normally pretty expensive. But yeah, this is just of all her like biggest hits, I'm pretty sure. And it is a red pressing. I have a lot of red pressings because I get a lot of my vinyls at Target. But this one's really pretty. My favorite, All For You, definitely. I love that song. All For You, yeah. The next album I have is The College Dropout by Kanye. Don't get it twisted, I really don't like him as a person, but this album is an actual masterpiece. Yeah, this is definitely his best era. Favorites definitely are All Falls Down and Through the Wire. Okay, the next album I have is Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar. He is one of my favorite rappers. I actually love him so much. Yeah, so I had to pick this up. And my favorite song off of this is Poetic Justice. Moving on, I also have American Teen by Khalid. And this man literally got me through quarantine. All of his albums just have such a good vibe to them. This is a standard black pressing. Favorite songs, I don't know, all of the well-known ones, I really love them. American Teen, Young, Dumb and Broke. Yeah. Another sad love song is also really good. Also have Free Spirit by him. It is the orange pressing. I don't pick this up as much, but it's still a really well-crafted album. I like all of the songs on this album. Then I have a more recent album. It's Sour by Olivia Rodrigo, of course. This is a blue pressing. It's really nice. Favorite, Enough for You, One Step Forward and Three Steps Back is also very criminally underrated. Yeah, anyways. Then I have one of my favorite albums of all time, Control by SZA. This cover is just a masterpiece. And this is a green pressing. I believe it has like some glitter in it too. It's so pretty. Favorite songs, Awkward, Drew Barrymore. Yeah, classics. I love this album. Then I have The Weeknd, and this is just the highlight, so it's basically his biggest hits. This is also a red pressing because I got it from Target. I think that's why, but I don't know. A lot of them from Target are red, but I think this has some glitter on it. Anyway, yeah, love this. I love all the songs. I can't pick a favorite because they're all so good. Okay, so we're getting down to the last of it. These last three are my newest purchases and ones that I'm about to add to my collection. So first we have Over It by Summer Walker. I don't like her as a person, but I do really like this album. My favorites probably like Playing Games and Girls Need Love. Yeah. And the last two are my like prized possessions. It's Unapologetic by Rihanna. Oh my god, I love this album. I love Pour It Up, definitely a favorite. Diamonds is just a classic, obviously. And then Love Song, ooh, that is such a good song. Okay, my last album of this video is Anti by Rihanna, and it's actually my most prized possession. It is a trifold, and it's just a red pressing. And I picked this up literally the other day ago from Target, and I will never, ever get rid of this because I just love it. Favorites, probably Woo and Consideration, Kiss Me Better. Literally this whole entire album. What am I even kidding? Okay, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you like it. I want to start posting more. This was so fun to do. I just love talking about music so much. It's one of my greatest passions in life, and I hope you guys enjoy listening to me ramble about all these albums that I have, and hopefully I can do like a vinyl haul or like an updated collection sometime in the future. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys later.